Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone, and you're watching the Super Fantasy Bros podcast. 1 hour of commercial-free podcasting starts now. Enjoy the show.
Super Fantasy Bros podcast is back. Round one of playoffs in the books. We hope that you were able to win that matchup or that you enjoyed your bye week. Today, we will be previewing week 16, breaking down all of the games going one by one, going through our rankings and picking the winner of each game. Q is also back here with us, which means we'll also in his holiday spirits.
Damn.
Actually, I'm an elf.
Yeah, you are an elf, kind of. Stephon Diggs, the elf. Either way, that means we're doing some trivia today. So, T-Gods, let's get right into this. What are the picks standings looking like?
Well, surprise, surprise, Q is still in last with 137. I am in second to last, 139. Sean, 141. Matt, 143. We're all separated by 2.
Two behind you, man. You better watch your back. Matt, didn't you win last year?
Yeah.
I feel like I ask that every other week.
I picked the Jets to win.
God.
Yeah,
It was kind of close, wasn't it?
They were snapping
They
in
came
the
back.
beginning.
But then they realized who they were.
Yeah.
They are still the Jets. All right. We're going to start off with one Christmas wish in the spirit of the holidays. So essentially, this will just be a decision that one of us made throughout the season that we wish we could have changed, gone back on, whatever. I'll start us off here. My one Christmas wish would be to go back in time and not trade Tyreek Hill and Kareem Hunt in right after week 3 for Christian McCaffrey and Juju. Juju ended up getting hurt the following week, out for the season. So that was pretty much a bust right there. And McCaffrey ended up not really playing, and I ended up trading him like 8 weeks down the line after that point. So really neither of them ended up working out for me, which was pretty painful. And Tyreek is still having a very solid season. And Kareem, although he was hurt for a lot of this time, he did have a couple of decent games in there as well. So that would be my Christmas wish. Go back in time. Maybe I'd be in the playoffs this year. Tough break. T-Gods,
Not with Juju.
what do you got for us? Well, I wouldn't have Juju if I went back in time.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd ever consider that guy.
All
Yeah, it
right.
was a bad take by me.
If I could go back, do something in fantasy all over again, it's something that I've talked about a bunch of times before, and I'll say it again. After week 3, going into week 4, I traded Jonathan Taylor for Aaron Jones, and that was not a good decision. It's not funny. I don't know why you're laughing.
It was
there
at
more
the
in that too?
time.
There was more, but
It was Jamar Chase for
That,
AB, right?
that was like
It-
the bulk of it.
I also traded Jamar for AB, yes, in the same
Oh,
trade.
this makes it worse. No,
If
not
you
like-
go back to week
No,
3
yeah.
and look at
It
the
makes sense.
numbers,
It made sense.
was a good trade.
I think it was
a really good trade.
I think Aaron Jones had just gotten off the 4 touchdown week 2.
He did.
And I don't know how I still sent him after that, but I think
don't know.
Jonathan Taylor I was very high on coming
His
into the
schedule
season.
was getting juicy. JT's upcoming schedule, I think, is what sold you on it.
And everyone was healthy.
And
Yeah.
AB was like averaging like at least like 9 targets.
AB was really solid until he ended
So
up going out
solid.
with the injury. So that part wasn't that bad, but it was really the JT part that hurts.
It's okay. We're still in the second round of the playoffs. We're good. We're good.
Yeah,
It's all
you're
good.
good. Still hanging
Hell
in
yeah.
there. Matt,
We'll
what do you
meet our
got for
makers,
us?
hopefully.
Uh-huh.
My one Christmas wish is that I could go back to draft day when I had Austin Eckler's name in my hand, ready to put him on the board, and I put him back. And
That should have been a tech, first of all.
That is, you're teed up for
Yeah,
that.
that's a technical
Can't do
foul.
that.
Can't pick a sticker up and put it down.
You're
Yeah,
lucky
but you
we
can't pick it up.
see you.
All right, go ahead.
But I put him back for none other than Saquon Barkley. I love Saquon, but I mean, his injury history came back to haunt me this season, and I should have took precaution going into the season, but I was high on him. I thought he had potential to do it. And I mean, if he never got hurt, maybe he would have did it. But if I could go back, I would definitely take Austin Eckler, no doubt.
Well, I will thank you right now for letting me get Eckler.
You're welcome. I did it for you.
Yeah, see, we all did something for each other except for Sean, I guess. I don't know if Sean was involved in any of those trades.
I was
Or
involved in
draft
Kev giving
picks.
me the wrong pick. I thought I would have had Eckler. Pain. Either way, Q, finish this up, what is your Christmas wish?
So yeah, that same day that I made the trade with T Gods for Jonathan Taylor, I got Jamar Chase. And I wish that same day I wasn't feeling so trade happy, which is very rare for me. But I traded Jamar Chase then for Terry McLaurin. There was a couple other pieces like Gaskin and Josh Jacobs. But that week that I traded him, Terry McLaurin had gone off for like 33 points. That's when I was high on Taylor Heineke as well, because I had that stack that week. And Jamar Chase had like one of his lows of 13. And then from then on, Jamar Chase continued to rise. McLaurin became average, and now booty butt. But
Yeah.
I still have faith in. I have more faith in Terry McLaurin now, as long as Taylor Heineke stays on the COVID list. I'll take Gary Gilbert.
We shall see. Wasn't pretty either way. Yeah, definitely interesting how the season shook out. But let's get into some of the game previews for this weekend. We'll start with Thursday Night Football. So if you're watching this, you probably already know the result. 49ers at the Titans. Who are we picking?
49ers.
Niners.
I'm taking the Niners too.
Clean sweep. 49ers as well.
Damn, this one's close.
Could be
That's the
closer
Niners
though with
are
AJ
Still
so
Brown
feels the
back.
Titans are frauds.
But AJ
Me
Brown's
too.
back, so it could be closer, but it's not enough to change my pick.
Niners are hot.
They
They're
are.
the team I would not want to face right now heading into the playoffs. Like, they are hot. All right, next game, Browns at the
Pause.
Packers. Browns coming off of COVID hell at this point. Still feels like Chubb would probably be the only startable player. Where did you rank Chubb this week?
I have him at 14 only because I think Kareem comes back this week.
14.
Wow, holy crap. Even with Kareem, I wouldn't rank him that low. I got him
You
at
got to
7.
put some respect on his name.
Put some
respect on my name.
Exactly. That's why I said it. But
I
you
have
do
that-
have to do that.
I have him at 13.
Wow. Both of
Yes,
you are low.
all right.
Guys, what do you have him?
Crucify both of us then.
Or how is he not like top 7
I have him at 7.
for either
yeah.
of you?
I felt bad putting him at 7.
Green
Right.
Bay's
I feel
elite.
like that's even worse. Not
Yeah.
worse.
don't know.
Green Bay's defense is solid. That's the only reason I bumped him down a little bit. I probably would have had him top 5 in a favorable matchup.
100%.
We'll see.
We shall see. Either way, you're starting Nick Chubb, most likely.
Easily.
Anyone else you would consider for this week? Jarvis Landry, Kareem Hunt, if he is back.
No.
Baker may be back though, but that
Mm,
doesn't really affect the running backs.
Yeah, I would start Landry if I was desperate at flex, and like I had multiple guys on COVID list or something.
Yeah, well, if you made it to the playoffs, you shouldn't be that desperate, unless like you
COVID.
had Godwin or
Godwin and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek might play still, but you never know.
please take off.
We shall see. Moving on to the Packers, Rodgers and Adams continue to be locked in. It also seems like we can trust Aaron Jones again. Where did we rank Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon?
If
I
you
got
just
Number
jinx it, I'm
9.
going to be pissed.
Knock on some wood.
Please.
Yeah, I got you. But
Got you.
I ranked Aaron Jones at 8. My faith is restored. I have AJ Dillon at 29.
I'm pretty close to that. I have Aaron Jones at 10, AJ Dillon at 28.
Thank you, guys. You're making me feel a lot better about this week.
You're
Yeah.
welcome, buddy.
He still has the passing game work. He's still going to get involved. So gotta like Aaron Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pick this one. Browns at the Packers. Who we got?
Packers.
Go.
Yeah, give me
Christmas
the Packers.
blowout.
Ooh.
Wow. All right. We shall see. Next game on the docket, Colts at the Cardinals.
Another possible blowout.
Very true.
No.
In one way or
No.
the other. We'll see. Jonathan
Cardinals
Taylor
come back.
Jonathan Taylor continues to be a monster. No questions there. You're starting him. But can you trust Michael Pittman at this point in round 2 of the playoffs after he was shut down last week?
I
That's
still
your
think
man, Sean.
he's still a low end wide receiver.
2.
Oh.
Two.
You?
We lost Q.
He's
Oh.
frozen.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
no. He's gone. Where's
All
the
right.
goner? How did we
It's a
lose
shame.
Q?
2 weeks in a row,
No.
man.
Oh, he's
can-
back.
They-
Oh, he's back. Oh my
There he is.
god. You
What
were
is
just
Christmas
staying really
miracle?
still.
Yeah, I heard you guys, but I think Pittman is a wide receiver 2, low end. Who would have thought that Carson Wentz would be a game manager, which is what he was last week? I think he's still the best on this team, and I mean outside of like best receiving option for sure.
Yeah. It's a decent matchup for him. Not like the Cardinals' pass defense is pretty good, but I still think he's going to get the targets in this one. I think it's going to be a higher scoring game if I had to guess. So, yeah, give me Michael Pittman as a low end wide receiver 2 this week. Last week against the Patriots, we did say he might get just taken away by Belichick. Ended up taking himself out of the game by being tossed. So hopefully he's able to finish this game. I think he should be fine.
Pittman or McLaurin?
Pittman.
Ooh,
Pittman or Christian
Pittman.
Kirk?
Pittman again.
Pittman.
Y'all are sleep on my boy Christian Kirk.
I got
Sorry.
Pittman at 18. I got Kirk at 23, McLaurin at 24.
Yeah, I think I'd still take Pittman over both.
Yeah, it's close though. It's close. I wouldn't be mad at any of those. Start picking one of those. Let's move on to the Cardinals. Can we trust Kyler Murray right now? He has 1 touchdown and 3 picks over the last 2 games and a pitiful performance against the awful Lions last week. What's the deal here? Are we trusting him?
I am.
Trusting him.
I don't
Never
know.
met-
This is not the greatest matchup though.
It's not. It's tough.
It's not.
But,
But are
who
you really gonna bench
You
Kyler
can't.
Murray?
You can't
second
bench
round
him.
of the playoffs.
Come on,
You
can't.
can't
Don't get
bench
cute.
Kyler.
Now is
Taylor
not the
Huntley?
time to
Tyler
get
Huntley?
cute.
Yeah, that
No.
was
QB1?
I was actually going to mention that in the next game, but Tyler Huntley would be someone I would consider if I was feeling on the wild side of things. If Lamar was confirmed out,
Is it really
Wild.
that wild? Though?
Never.
it's
Is
a
it
little
really
wild.
that wild?
It is a
Little
little
grumpy
wild.
elf.
It's not that wild.
How big of a sample size do we have? Tyler Huntley, 2 games, 3
Yeah.
games,
I mean, like back to back.
and 1
2
massive
games, right?
game.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Either way,
It's
he,
tough.
he looked good though.
I put Kyler at 7 this week. Where did you guys rank him?
Kyler. Where do I have Kyler?
You forget to rank him?
Matt didn't rank
Nah.
Kyler.
I have him at 10.
10.
That's
Yeah.
not unfair though.
We did lose Q again. It looks like he is back.
I think
Where'd you put
There's-
Kyler?
I have him at 9. There's like an Xfinity event going on down the block, and I feel like they're just playing with the wires down there.
They're messing with your Wi-Fi. Either way, you're probably starting Kyler. If you want to get absolutely wild, go ahead and start Tyler Huntley, even though maybe it's not that wild. But it's really tough to trust him. How about the running backs on this team as well? Evans and Connor both struggled. Who do you prefer this week, or would you rather just avoid the backfield?
I had to start one. I'm starting James Conner only because of the touchdown upside.
Yeah.
But like you guys were saying, this is not a very favorable matchup. And the Cardinals literally did not do a thing on offense last week against the Lions. So, I mean, coming off of that performance, going up against this tough D, I don't know. It's hard to trust either of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with everything you said.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I completely agree as well. They aren't that great against pass catching running backs, so maybe Evans gets a little bit of work here, but I did also rank Connor ahead just because touchdown upside. I'd prefer to start neither if I could, but you probably have to if you have them. So they'll both be involved. Christian Kirk seemed like the number 1 last week. Do we think this is the case again this week?
Yeah. And he was my fantasy long shot. And if you started him, you can thank me.
Thank you, Matt.
I'm pretty sure he had like 24 points. I wish I would have took my own advice and started him over Devontae Smith, but I mean,
You're
He's-
any bull for not taking your own advice.
I know, but I just was
No
high on
buts.
Devontae Smith this
No
week in the
buts.
divisional matchup. I don't
Except for your pick, that was butt.
Oh,
shut up.
All right, let's pick this game. I think Christian Kirk will be the number 1 as well. So lock him in as a flex this week. Colts at the Cardinals. Who we got?
Colts. Not close again.
Give me the Cardinals.
Oh my God.
Cardinals are back this week. I said it last week as a huge bounce back, and they let me down, but I feel like they can't just continue this skid. I think they are a playoff caliber team. So I think they show it this week.
Tyler needs.
I'm taking the card.
Oh my God.
So 2-2
Yeah.
split.
Kyler has those little grumpy
wait,
faces.
Matt, you switched up?
How'd I switch up?
Who switched?
Oh, wait, you took Matt said Cardinals, and I said Cardinals.
Oh, Matt. Okay. Never mind. I'm with Q.
Yeah.
Or
Christmas
Mike.
Day.
2 cards.
I need Jonathan Taylor to give me a nice day of touchdowns
A nice present.
or a few.
If you're relying on someone to, he would have to be the guy. Ravens at the Bengals. Hopeful Lamar comes back this week. If he does have to miss, is Huntley a viable quarterback option? would you consider him over a struggling quarterback like Kirk
Yes.
Cousins? We already talked about Kyler.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's definitely someone you could plug and play if your quarterback's struggling, like Joe Burrow, Russell Wilson, whoever. I think Huntley would be an option if Lamar is out.
See, like those other names you said, Russell Wilson, they would be an easy start over, but for like Kyler, just based off this matchup is why I'd probably start Huntley over him.
Yeah, it's definitely a toss up there. That one's a tough one for me. Obviously biased towards Kyler, but
Might have to be a little drunk to make that switch. But
yeah.
extra confidence.
Hollywood and Andrews obviously still locked in. Hollywood due for a touchdown, though. He hasn't scored since week 7.
Damn.
Yikes.
I think it's coming this
long
week.
time. Yeah.
If
Against the
Lamar's back,
Bengals,
I would say he would
I
score a
like.
touchdown.
Yeah, I like that.
If you're looking to place a prop bet this week, Hollywood to score.
I'll put him in my parlay.
Lock it in.
I will not.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Wow. All right. We'll see. Moving on to the Bengals, cap or no cap. Joe Burrow is unstartable for round 2 of the playoffs.
Okay.
Cap?
You say cap?
That's cat.
That's no cap for me.
That has no cat.
That's cat.
I just can't trust him right now, man. What has he done to make you feel like you're confident in him this week?
Nothing. But the Bengals just have those days, and this could be one of those days.
Also couldn't.
Exactly.
And you can't.
If I had to pick between like Burrow and people we were talking about, like Russ and all them, I'm taking Burrow.
Give me Huntley.
Give me Huntley.
Give me Taysom
Sure.
Hill.
Take Huntley. Take Taysom Hill.
I'll take Taysom
Please.
Hill. I'll take Taysom Hill too.
I will.
I'd take Burrow.
Can't
Real
take
quick,
Burrow
back
right now.
to
Burrow did snap against the Ravens earlier.
I
this
was
season, though.
I was just thinking that, but
But-
I didn't want to bring it up.
But he's had less than 19 points
He's
in
hurt.
5 of the last 6 games.
Oof.
I'm back.
It's been a pretty long streak, so we'll see. Burrow, if you still are trusting him, go ahead, but I would avoid him if I could. Is Joe Mixon also still must start? A little bit banged up and less than 10 each of the last 3 weeks, and he had 11.9 versus the Ravens earlier this year.
Yes. You have to start him.
I think with the volume, you have to start him. Although the last 3 weeks definitely have been frustrating, especially if you were trying to get in the playoffs or if you were in the playoffs. Hopefully, if you made it through those matchups, and I think he still can put up a better performance this week. Higgins, Chase, and now Tyler Boyd also relevant again. How'd you rank these 3?
Higgins, Chase, Boyd, right? In that
Yeah.
order?
yes.
I still have Jamar over Higgins.
I have Higgins over Chase by 1 spot. I have 9, 10 for Higgins and Chase, so both top 10.
Jesus.
And then Boyd, I put at 37 still.
How are you going to have 2 receivers?
I was just about to
I
say
was
that.
thinking that
And you're
too.
hating on Joe Burrow.
Because Burrow's not putting up numbers. He can throw 2 touchdowns and 180 yards, and 90 can go to each of them, but he's still going to throw another pick or 2 and get 15 fantasy points.
No, because he's going to dump it off to Mixon and he'll take it 75 yards.
I'll take that all day, even though I don't have Mixon in any leagues right now. Let's pick this one. Ravens at the Bengals. Who we got?
Mm,
Ravens.
Ravens.
Juicy game. Give me the Bengals.
And also back
Uh,
to Mark Andrews real quick. Do you think that he is making a campaign for himself to be TE1 next year?
Yes, 100%.
110%.
He's a monster.
Him and Kittle, honestly.
Matt, who'd
Kittle
you
as
pick?
well.
I have not picked yet. This one is hurting my brain.
Okay, I'll give
Yeah.
you 5 seconds.
I'll go with the Bengals.
Okay, never mind.
Me and Matt on the same page this week, Matt. Are you scared that I'm coming on you here?
Oh,
What?
What?
Steve's coming up on you here.
I'd be
You're
scared of that
wild.
too.
I'd be
Whatever.
scared
All right,
shitless.
we're moving
John's journey.
All right, yeah.
on. Bills with the
Please
Patriots.
move on. Do not come on me.
Oh my God.
Stop talking about it.
Cancel.
Yo, all right. I missed a word. Josh Allen and Diggs. They're
I
locked
miss
in.
Matt though.
Gabriel Davis, a viable flex this week if Emmanuel Sanders misses again. Cole Beasley also out.
Yes.
Top 30.
I put him at 30.
Let's go.
I have him at 36. The Patriots are going to be scheming to take out Diggs, but I still
why
think
I'm- that's why I'm
Gabriel
thinking
Davis
Davis.
is a big dart throw.
Still definitely a little risk in there, but I think he's a solid flex this week.
But-
After the past couple weeks, he's been super involved. Sanders and Beasley might be
Yeah,
out.
I was about to
So
say.
he's number 2.
it's big
They're
time.
not running
Beasley
the ball,
out.
So yeah, Beasley 100% out, but Sanders also might be out. I think he's doubtful. So keep an eye
Would you start him
on
over
that.
Terry?
Gabriel Davis.
Yes.
That's a decision I would
No,
definitely
I would not.
consider. I did rank Terry over him, but Terry's been bad. I would not be mad at you if you wanted to start Gabriel Davis over him. For the Patriots, are we still avoiding all Patriots aside from the defense?
Yes.
I'd say so.
Yeah, Ramondre did not do well even without
Hunter
Harris.
Henry had a good game, but I mean,
Who would have
that's
called
one
that?
in a million?
Very
Mike.
tough to trust. If you want to go for a touchdown dart throw, Hunter Henry. Let's pick this one. Bills at the Pats. Who we got?
Bills.
Bills.
They need the
Bills.
revenge.
Wow, sweep for the Bills.
Bill,
I'm taking the
Bill,
Bills as well.
Was anyone gonna pick the Pats?
I think we're all just rooting against the
No,
Pats.
I picked the Patriots last week and they lost.
Me too, dude.
I
Oh, wait,
did.
no, I didn't. I didn't.
I picked whoever they played. I don't even remember.
Colts.
Colts. Lions
Colts.
at the Falcons. DeAndre
Goofy.
Swift back at practice. If he plays, he's obviously must start, right?
Yes,
Oh,
but
eh?
why would he play? Why are they gonna just risk his injury like that?
I don't know. He wants to come back, I guess. He's back at practice.
What he
So
gets paid to do.
if he's healthy, I guess he wants to be out there with his guys. They're trying to win games. They've been trying to win games all season. They just happen to get hot a little late.
Well, too
Amon St. Brown, is he legit or fluky? And is he a must-start playoff option right now?
Yes, 100% he is.
He is legit.
Yes.
Must start though.
Yes.
I put him at
yes.
21, so I would
I have
consider
him at
that a must-start.
25.
So how is he not must start?
I don't. It's just ugly. The
And well,
name, the
Jared
team.
Goff might be out.
Okay,
That-
if he's out, that changes everything.
That's a good point. That changes a lot.
everything.
If Goff is out, I would probably move Amon St. Brown a little bit down.
And they're playing the Falcons, dude. He could
but it's the
torch that
Falcons.
defense.
Like if Goff's there, I'm 100% confident. And Hawkinson may also be out again. So
Juicy.
juicy matchup there for the Falcons. CPAT, Cordero Patterson struggled last week. Is this a bounce back versus the Lions for him?
Should be.
Got him ranked at 7.
Yeah.
I'm seeing too much of Mike Davis on my TV, and that needs to stop.
I put Patterson at 5. I'm all the way back in still. I think this matchup helps him get back to normalcy. And Russell Gage also continues to play well. Is he top 30 this week?
Must start.
Yeah.
I
have
learned
him
my
at
lesson after
29.
last week.
Crazy that he is back.
After
but I
the
put him at
donuts.
27. So
Yeah, but if he has a bad week this week, then we're gonna be like, you're benching Russell Gage.
yeah.
For the
I know.
chip, for the 1 week left.
Yeah. At that point, if
Yes.
Russell Gage has a bad week, you're probably missing the playoffs. But I'm pretty confident that he won't have that bad of a week. He's been super consistent, so lock him in. Let's pick this one. Lions at the Falcons. Who we got?
Falcons.
Falcons.
Give me the Falcons as well.
Yeah. If Goff was definitely playing,
I was about to say it'd be closer.
Yeah, it definitely would be closer. Tough to call this far out. Jaguars at the Jets.
This next one's a layup.
Cap or no cap, James Robinson is the only startable player on either roster this week.
Cap.
No cap.
no
Why
cap.
Who are you
Just
starting?
kidding. Trevor
Okay.
Lawrence.
All right.
Yeah, no cap for me. I don't think you can trust Michael Carter right now. I would rather leave him on my bench if I could. Other than that, I'm avoiding everybody.
J-Rob.
J-Rob is the only one. He is back and another favorable matchup for him. So lock him in. Let's pick this one. Jags at the Jets.
Jags.
Interesting pooper bowl. We
Jags.
got.
I'm picking the Jags every week until they win.
Give me the Jets, Jets.
Let's go, Sean.
Oh my god.
I'm taking them again. They can't let me down back to back.
Nah, they're not losing back-to-back games like that.
What do you
Jags.
mean?
Why? They're
the Jets.
Back-to-back
The
games.
Jaguars
all
are
year,
worse.
every year.
They are bad.
They both have
Jaguars
two,
are
don't they?
bad. No, I think the Jets have 3.
Jags are winning.
How?
They beat the Titans at one point, so anything can happen with the Jets.
God. Hopefully they
Chargers.
tie.
Jags beat the Bills,
I want to say tie. Can I put that
Jags
as
did
my
beat the
option?
Bills.
but the Titans beat the
If
Bills.
you really want to say tie, sure.
That would be like 20 points.
You can get 5 points for that.
You can win
No,
it
you
all
can't.
if it's a tie.
Hell no.
No. That's too much.
Oh my God,
5
tie.
points.
All
No,
right,
I'll just-
you
I'll
automatically
take
tie.
Jags.
You automatically tie for first.
No, I'll take Jags.
All
I'm gonna
right.
be pissed when it's a tie.
It's not good.
Might as well take the risk. It's 1 game.
0-0.
All right.
Can I take the tie?
For you, it's you can whatever. If you take a tie, should we do that or should we do, we
jumped
should
to
do that like
first.
the
You
last
jumped to
week?
first.
You can only use it once for the rest of the year.
Let me win
You
something.
take a tie.
Okay, I'm taking the tie now. If everyone gets one,
There
then
will
I'm-
not be a tie for the rest of the year.
And you will be moved tied for first.
All right. I'm locking Q in for the tie.
All right.
There's definitely not a game next week where it's tie worthy. This is the tie game.
We shall see. Chargers at the Texans. Herbert should play well in this game. He's locked in for sure. I think I have him at number 1 this week.
Tyler Lockett at number 1. Tyler
Lockett's
Lockett
good.
of quarterbacks at number 1. You have him at I have him at number 1 because he's
Well,
just
yeah.
that great.
Eckler's on the COVID list.
Eckler on the COVID list, but if Eckler plays, obviously locked in. Who do you guys think is the clear backup, or is it just going to be a committee for the Chargers?
Justin
Gonna be a
Jackson.
committee.
For me.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't think it's really going to matter, to be honest.
I don't either. But I think if Eckler is out, one of them guys probably are going to score and might be a decent RB2 play, but it's going to be tough to really call which one. So I'd still
Bring back
avoid it if I could.
Balaj.
Do not bring back Balaj.
Bring
was
back
good last
Danny
year.
Woodhead.
Yes, I mean
Or LT, why don't you?
Keenan and Mike Williams, are they both top 15 this week? Still a little bit more down on Williams. What's the deal with those guys?
Mike Williams at 25. So no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Michael
sounds about right.
24. Got Keenan at 7 though. That's my
Right.
boy.
Same.
Keenan.
Mike Williams. Mike Williams, the targets are there. They're back 8, 7, 6, 9 over the last 4. So I do have him a little bit higher at 20, but yeah, Keenan definitely still way over him. I got Keenan at 5. Locked
Don't
in
hate it.
Keenan this week.
Don't hate it at all.
And Brandon Cooks also placed on the COVID list. If he can't go, are we avoiding his whole roster?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, let's stay away from the Texans if you can.
Chargers.
Pick this one. Matt says Chargers. I say Chargers. Jeff says Chargers. Q says Chargers. Super
Yay.
easy sweep. Lock that in. Rams at the Vikings should be a pretty decent game here. Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp continue to be a dominant duo. Lock them both in. But Van Jefferson and OBJ disappeared this week. Any confidence in a bounce back for either one?
Could be either one.
Literally could be either one. The
Yeah.
choice is yours.
I know you can't give touchdowns, but the Tuesday night game, if Cooper Kupp was not in that area or just disappeared for that second touchdown, it would have gone to OBJ because he's right behind him. So
Thank
Someone
you,
just
Joe
pull-
Buck.
Yes. Thank you
I'm
for
taking
that
OBJ.
analysis. Q, I might lean that way as well with OBJ,
And then
Um,
OBJ.
but it's really tough to 100% lock that in. Like I'm
You
not
know
100%
Who
confident.
might be even better than both of them is that other guy that looks like Cooper Kupp,
The white guy, number
Yeah.
18.
Swarovski. That's what the last name reminds me of, but it's like Swarneck or something.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, this is like the worst passing defense. So I would hope that they're both going to be better, but only 3 targets for each of them. I'd still lean towards Van Jefferson. His targets were a bit more consistent, but I like both as a flex. But just be aware that they could poop again.
Yes.
Henderson unstartable at this point. Is it Michelle show? What's the deal with this backfield?
I would.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that game.
I
I
don't
don't either.
I think Darrell Henderson is still a little injured. He just got off the COVID list. I wouldn't say you avoid the backfield. Like I'm taking Sony Michelle if I'm taking either.
Yeah, but I think I'm leaning towards Michelle too, which I definitely don't like doing. Michelle's pretty inconsistent, but he's playing the majority of the snaps. Like Henderson only played 27% of the snaps in that game. I don't know if he's still 100%. I don't want to guarantee that he will get more touches next week, but it's the Michelle show for now. I think if you're starting one, it's got to be him. And for the Vikings, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook locked in. Anyone else worth a look? Are we confident in Thielen coming back?
Yes.
Oh, well, if he plays, surely.
Yeah. If Thielen comes back, even if he's limited, I still think you have to roll him out there. If he is out, I still would probably not go for Osborne if I could. If you had to, I wouldn't hate it, but because they're going to have to throw to keep up in this game. But I'd avoid it if I could.
Mm-hmm.
Pick this game. Rams, Vikings. What do we got?
Rams.
Rams. But I feel like this is a game that the Vikings could win.
I think
Yeah.
it is a game that the Vikings win. Give me the Vikings.
What?
I want to see Stafford's history against the Vikings.
It's probably not good.
But yeah, if you have to start KJ Osborne, there's a high chance you can pick up Gabe Davis because he's still only owned in about like 13% of leagues. So
Yeah.
try and get him
Yeah, I would definitely start him over Osborne.
if Thielen's out.
Giants at the Eagles.
I'll be here.
Saquon, not looking very effective, but is still must start this week. Where did you rank him?
14.
13.
I was waiting for Matt to say like 6.
2.
Come on.
I got him at
You
17.
come on.
That one's doing the coming on.
17?
All right, we got to let that go.
Yeah, let that go.
Right now.
It's gone. Coming
Whatever.
up on you. All right? That's what I meant. Let it go.
Yeah, we saw Tuesday Antonio Gibson like rushed for like 1.7 yards per carry. He did score, so the Eagles run defense is looking a lot better, and the Giants offensive line is garbage. So Saquon seems to be having his days though against the Eagles. He's had his days.
I still think you can break one. I still think you have to roll him out there. Plus, Gibson did have 6 catches, so maybe Saquon gets involved in the passing game in this one with whatever quarterback they decide to roll out there if Danny Dimes still can't go.
Jake Fromm, State Farm.
Yeah, I would hope it's him for the Giants' sake because Glennon is
Not
butt
good.
cheeks. For the Eagles, Jalen Hurts came back with a solid outing, but he only had 6.86 points against the Giants last time. Is he still a top 8 play this week for you guys?
I got him at
Number 3.
2.
Dang, y'all are confident.
I'm confident too. I put him at 3 as well. So I wasn't sure how confident everybody was, but yeah, top 3 for all of us. I think last game showed that he's back and fully healthy. He was running and moving well in the pocket. So Jalen Hurts is on the move. Jalen Hurts should be started in fantasy. So put him in. Miles Sanders, also super effective in the win. Is he startable for the playoffs?
Got him at 17. He is a solid RB2 going into the playoffs.
I never thought I'd say you could start an Eagles running back. But
It's like they finally found out what he's capable of after, 2-3 years that we've had him.
Yeah.
Dude, he just, when he gets the ball, he gets you 5 yards.
I mean,
he does.
He doesn't lead the league in yards per carry for nothing. They just haven't used them.
Yeah, they need to give him the ball more. 24 carries was super promising against the Jets. Also looked very good against Washington. So Miles Sanders, lock him in. Keep rolling him out there for now. Also, Dallas Goedert looked super good. So keep playing him. Devontae Smith, best left on benches.
Yep. He's riding pine for Christian Kirk this week.
Yeah.
Proud of you,
Put
Matt.
him. Good decision, Matt.
Can't take that chance this week.
Let's pick this one. Giants at the Eagles.
Go
We
Birds.
talk about Washington.
Eagles.
Oh, wait.
Birds.
I don't even know what we're thinking. Yeah, go Birds.
Yeah, go Birds.
And it's
Go
like, who
Birds.
watching the games? Can't remember who else gets the ball outside of Dallas Goedert. It's like
Greg
Rager.
Ward.
A little
Rager
sprinkle
had
of
a
Rager.
couple.
Yeah,
Greg
Greg
had a
Ward.
couple. Greg
Rager.
Ward was somewhere out there. It's a lot of running from Jalen Hurts too. So, all right, Bucks at the Panthers. Bucks looked absolutely awful last week after I said to start all of the Bucks. That was great. Bounce back this week. Are we trusting Brady even if he does not have Godwin or Evans?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
Tom
You doubt
Brady.
Brady, he goes off.
And AB
Very true.
back. Come on, man.
Yeah, if AB's back, I definitely think you can trust him.
And I'm sure
Evans
he can
still
make
has a
do with
chance as
Scotty
well.
Miller.
Yeah, Evans still has a chance as well. So
Would you
may
start
not be
Evans?
all that bad. If
Yeah.
Evans plays, I still think you have to start him.
You have to start Mike Evans.
He's too deadly in the red zone to a point where, like, if he plays and he's limited, they're going to use him in the red zone.
Yeah,
So
with
still a
Godwin
chance
out.
he'll score. Yeah, and Godwin's out. So, where did you rank Ronald Jones as a fill-in for the injured Leonard Fournette?
The question should be, where do we rank Le'Veon Bell?
Stop.
Shut up.
I put Rojo at 18.
Yeah, I have Rojo at 18 too.
Mm,
Right behind Booby.
17. Right in front of Booby.
Wow, over Booby, the disrespect. But
PTSD.
any PTSD.
Whenever you feel good about Booby, then he's going to be calling the next game.
Very true. Very true, honestly. But yeah,
It's
Ronald
2
Jones.
consecutive.
Fournette was eating when he was healthy the last few weeks. So I think Ronald Jones is safe as a solid fill-in. Gronk must start at this point still. Just considering the fact that Godwin is out, Evans might be out. Gronk definitely is a must start at that point. Even if Evans plays, I still think he's worth a look. And AB also a lock if he's back.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Easy.
I agree as well. So Still pretty much start all your Bucks. Just a very rough week last week against the Saints. Saints are their kryptonite.
Arians said that AB looks like he did before the ankle injury, but we know him as Mr. Cap. So,
Well, I mean, he
Very
was saying AB looked like the best he's ever seen, and he came out and he was playing like it. So maybe he's not capping.
Maybe he's not capping.
He needs
We
to
shall
not be
see.
capping.
He's gonna
Seriously,
cap, though.
seriously, him or Brandon Cooks? Honestly,
I'd go AB.
AB.
AB over a healthy Brandon Cooks either way.
I think you have to go AB, I guess. I don't know about if I think because of the COVID, that's why I would consider that.
yeah.
If I knew Cooks was 100% healthy, it'd be a harder decision for me.
Yeah, but
AB
I mean, like,
isn't
I don't even know if
100%
Cooks
healthy.
plays. so
Godwin.
You're right. He
out.
might not even play. I
Evans
might not even have
not
to.
playing.
Yeah, the
Might not
last
be a decision.
when the last we saw AB, like his last 3 games he played, he had 13, 8, and 11 targets.
Yeah.
So Brady
and
loves
Godwin's
him.
out. So
And-
Brady's gonna feed that man. End Q
Start AB.
and start AB.
Thank you. Okay.
Cap or no cap for the Panthers. Only startable player this week is DJ Moore.
Yep.
Okay.
But you would be
Absolute no
worried
cap for me.
because Matt Rule said that Cam will be the starter, but Sam Darnold will sprinkle himself in there. I don't know what the hell that means, but
I don't
That's
know what's up
anything
with
to
this.
say.
I don't
college
want any
offense.
Sam Darnold sprinkles on my ice cream or on my DJ Moore ice cream.
As a Matt Rule stan, he has been out of pocket this season with his quarterback play. I mean, you're dealt a really bad hand when you're trying to decide between those guys, but you got to stick with one. He's
PJ
gone a
Walker at
little
kicker.
off the rails. Put PJ Walker at quarterback and just let it ride for the rest of the season. Let Sam Darnold get healthy and then cut Cam in the offseason.
And cut
Cam's
Sam
final
Darnold.
ride. Probably
Top
would have
12
to,
Sam
too.
Darnold.
Oh, Matt, bad take.
We'll talk about
take.
that in a couple of weeks for the end of the season awards. All right, pick this one. Bucks at the Panthers. Who we got?
Bucks. They might drop 60 without
Wow, 60.
get their revenge.
Bucks,
They're
the Bucks.
comeuppets.
Matt.
Said the Bucks.
All right, got it. We're all Bucks. Sweet.
Crackhead.
Bears at the Seahawks. David Montgomery locked in as an RB2 this week, maybe even a low end RB1. He's been pretty consistent. How about Darnell Mooney, though? Do we trust him this week after a decent game last week?
I do. I definitely trust him. I started him last week and I won. I can't complain about what he did.
And the
Cannot
Seahawks
complain.
secondary is not really that great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I put Mooney at 31, so not super high, but I am confident in him as a flex. So roll Mooney out there for the Seahawks. Russell Wilson looked rough this past game, to say the least. Is he even startable for the playoffs?
No,
Mm-mm.
is not worth the risk.
He checked out.
Yeah,
He's ready to be going somewhere else.
we'll see. We'll see what he does against the Bears. Maybe that's where he is next year. We shall see. But
Bears.
Bears got some weapons. If
They got
A-Rod
Justin
decides to stay.
Fields.
Right.
Yeah, but
They'll go to New York or something.
Justin Fields can practice for 2 years under Russell Wilson. He's not ready. Yet.
Stop.
He was rumored to go to the Bears this offseason before they drafted Fields. So DK Metcalf only had 11.2 points without Lockett. If Lockett comes back, can you even start DK right now?
I mean, you're gonna.
Yeah, kind of forced to.
Would you guys rather start DK or Mooney?
DK.
DK.
DK or
I will
Gronk.
start. That's tough.
Gronk.
I think
I'm
I'll go
going
Gronk there.
Gronk.
I
Half
would
buys.
start. If Jared Goff plays, I'm starting Amon St. Brown over DK Metcalf.
I would
That's
tail
fine
that.
with me. DK or Russell Gage?
That one's close. I have DK ranked ahead of him, but Russell Gage also has a favorable matchup. If I need like a better chance of guaranteed points, like 10, I'd go Gage.
Okay.
Uh,
I have all that's where I'm at right now in my other league.
That's
DK
tough.
or Brandon Ayuk.
I go DK there.
Yeah, I think
Ayuk.
I don't know. It's hard.
DK's tough
DK
right now to read. You can't get a read on him.
So tough right now.
Yeah, it's really tough to even like consider starting him, especially if Lockett is back. Like DK's a little banged up himself. He has not clearly been himself since the bye week. He's had no more than 11.2 points since week 8.
Bring
It's
back
like-
Gino.
This is just one of those things where, like, if you bench DK and you lose,
He's gonna go
and
off,
you're
just
like,
feel
how did
bad.
I not see this coming? Like, it's one of those things where it's just like
Yep.
it's right
It's
there.
like Tyler
but,
Lockett right now, except there's no booms coming. the boom eventually will come, but it's very hard to predict. So good luck. If Lockett plays, I do think he is a startable option as well. Let's pick this one. Bears at the Seahawks. Who we got?
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Give me the Bears.
Oh my God.
Too
That's
cute.
two.
The
That's
Bears.
two that Sean is just on an ugly island by himself.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's week 16. Some upsets are going to be coming. Seahawks are dead.
Okay.
The
They're
dynasty
better
is
than
dead.
the Browns. I mean, the Bears.
The Bears are bad as well, but I don't care. I'm picking bad over bad. Wild shit's going to happen this week. Broncos at the Raiders. Drew Lock at the helm. Are we still avoiding all the pass catchers here?
Yes.
Yep.
Got to.
Forgot about him.
Forgot about Drew Lock as well. Swaggy Lock. We'll see what he can do. But Javonte and Melv both continue to be effective. Do you guys still have Javonte ranked higher?
Yes.
Indeed. I have Javonte at 16, Melv down at 22.
I have Melv at 22 as well, but I got Javonte at 13.
Bye.
I was so worried you were going to say something crazy the way you sometimes.
Javonte at 6. No. 13. Yeah, he's still an RB2, high-end RB2. He's got a pretty decent chance of scoring. They've been using him a lot in the red zone too. So I like Javonte more than Melv right now.
I was on the Melv train. I mean, I still am, but like I think like I like Javonte Williams. I think it's mainly because he's doing his work while Melv is still getting his. It's like not like completely canceling out Melv, so I can respect him.
Yes, agree.
Everyone eats.
Everyone eats.
Good
Darren
guy.
Waller, hopefully back. Lock him in if he goes. Of course, Hunter Renfro bounce back after the worst game in a while. Still
Yeah.
trust him?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, I trust the volume here, and I think it's going to be.
And
a
with
game where they're
Waller
gonna throw,
back,
so
I mean, I think that helps him more than it hurts him.
yeah, I would agree as well. Opens him up a little bit more, gets defense off him. So
Yep.
Josh Jacobs also still locked in RB2 area.
Yes, sir.
Got to keep rolling him out there. He's been one of the most consistent running backs. Definitely gets you 10 a game, maybe not more than 20, but a solid RB2 right now.
It's just because he's oddly enough in the passing game, which
Yeah,
is weird.
it's because Kenyon Drake's also gone for the year. Let's pick this one. Broncos, the Raiders. Who we got?
Way does.
Raiders.
Give me.
I'm taking the
Denver.
Broncos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Q. I'm with you.
Okay.
Yikes.
My picks are all over
Imagine
the place this
trusting
week.
Drew Lock.
I'm not. I'm trusting the running
game.
backs.
Yeah, and the defense.
Why don't you trust the whole team?
That is the whole team except Drew Lock. Steelers at the Chiefs. This whole team looked rough against the Titans for the Steelers. They're going to have to throw a ton in this one to keep up. Are we still confident in Najee and Deontay? I think those are guys you still
Fully.
have to keep rolling out there. If you're able to get through,
110%.
yeah, if you're able to get through this round, you're starting those guys still. They got you this far. Claypool and Freiermuth still startable.
Freiermuth.
Is he playing? Like, I know Freiermuth had a concussion.
He got knocked out, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did get messed up. If he plays, he is questionable still. He's still in the protocol. They're hoping that he can obviously get through, but he did not practice on Wednesday. So
I feel bad for little Kev. He had to watch that in the Freiermuth jersey.
Oh.
It was bad.
tough break. But yeah, Claypool, I would avoid if I could, but he might have a decent game just because they're going to have to throw. Chiefs, this whole team is on COVID, unfortunately, COVID list. Hopefully, Kelsey and Tyreek Hill are cleared in time to play this week. If they miss, do we trust Mahomes without them?
It was hard to trust him with them.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't know.
That's really tough.
He's gonna be throwing
So-
bombs the whole game to Byron Pringle and
Yeah, it's going to be Pringle.
oh my God, Josh
Hardman, Noah
Gordon.
Gray, Josh Gordon. They still have some decent options, and Mahomes has looked better as of late. So I think I would still have to roll him out there. Like, who are you going to bench Mahomes for, even without those guys?
Tyler Huntley.
Tyler Huntley, yeah.
Huntley, maybe. Yeah, that's the guy we keep bringing up.
If
Maybe
they're
Taysom
both
Hill.
out, consider it.
Yeah.
Bro, I believe in that man.
He's literally Lamar oh. 2.0.
He
Um,
is. He really is.
I still think I'm leaning Mahomes in that one.
Easily.
But does this make CEH a better play if they both miss as well?
A good question because I was thinking about that. I think it does. I think his volume is going to be there more. And he's been getting more and more involved in the passing game, I feel like.
That's what we've been missing his whole career. He does have at least 2 catches in the last 4 games he's played. He does have 3 into
Better
those as
than
well.
0.
You hope that he gets even more than that. But yeah, I think it would help him a little bit more as well. He's a solid RB2 this week for me. Let's pick this one. Steelers at the Chiefs. Who we got?
Chiefs.
I'm going to take the
Stop.
Chiefs. I can't pick all these games. Crazy. Football team at the Cowboys. What's the deal with the football team? Are we still avoiding McLaurin?
Yeah. I mean, we touched on it earlier in the episode for a while.
Yeah.
There is a few names out there that we'd rather start over them and wouldn't complain.
Yeah, it's tough. I would not be mad at you at all if you were like, yo, Christian Kirk or Russell Gage, Gabriel
Amon-Ra.
Davis, one of the Rams' other options. I wouldn't be mad. McLaurin is very tough to trust right now in your lineups. Is Antonio Gibson trustworthy? He had a pretty solid game against the Eagles, but he only had 4.1 against Dallas only 2 weeks ago.
I do not like him in this matchup. That Dallas defense is tough.
It is definitely tough. I think I would still want to play him,
Uh,
but
Is McKissick back?
McKissick may be back. He's still
Is he on the
hurt as
COVID list?
Well,
I think he's on the COVID list. They're just getting
McKissick on
double
a-
whammy. Oh, yeah, he's on
is
IR.
On IR for this concussion, I guess. Oh, they placed him on IR yesterday. So, yeah, McKissick will be out for sure. So, I think that helps Gibson. I hope that they use him in the passing game. They didn't against Dallas without McKissick, anyways, but I think they would use him more. I think he's someone you're going to have to trust at this point. Like, you're not going to have much of a better option with more volume. So, Cowboys, Zeke locked in. Dak, can we trust him? Are you looking elsewhere at this point?
Bro,
Gods?
bro, I'm thinking
Huntley?
about starting Big Ben.
No, don't do that.
I'm not doing that, obviously, but like they're both on my team, and I was looking at Ben and I was like,
He's been solid. Well, not last week, but
bro, Dak has been top ass. He's
Yeah,
been
that'll-
so bad.
Dak has not been it down the stretch.
what's he ranked right now?
Like 11, I think.
10,
And what did I
10.
say at the beginning of the year? Dak not top 8.
maybe. He missed one game, so that hurts
You
him
also
a little
said
bit,
Sam
but
Darnold was top 12, so I don't want to hear you say anything
They
else
cancel
about
out. They
it.
cancel
Not
out.
even close to cancel out.
They
not even
cancel
They
out.
close.
cancel out.
They cancel out.
You just hope Dak starts throwing more touchdowns again. He has 1 touchdown in each of the last 3 games passing. And before that, he had 2 and then 0. So you're hoping he airs it out a little bit more, but they're confident running the ball. They're getting up big and they're not have to worry about it. So that's what scares me. But if you have to, you got to start Dak. Like T-Gods. In your situation, I'd probably start Dak.
Easily starting Dak.
Lamb and Cooper. Are we just starting Lamb at this point? Can Coop have another decent game like he did against Washington the last time?
No, you're definitely starting Coop. You're starting
yeah,
both.
I would still start both.
Coop lost me my game last week, so I'm mad at him.
All right, it
But-
can't be just his fault.
It's not. T. Higgins also kind of pooped the bed.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
did.
Kamara didn't help me. Tough. All right. Yeah, you're starting
Yeah,
both.
Joe.
Lamb still over Cooper at this point. T-Gods knew it all along. Let's pick this one. Who we got?
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Sweep. All right. Monday Night Football. Dolphins at the Saints. Jalen Waddle should be back off the COVID list. Seems like he's back at practice. Where did you rank him and Devontae Parker?
Got Waddle at 16, D Park 34.
15 and 35.
Mhm.
Q, D Park lover.
I do love some D Park, but not that much. 18 Waddle, 32 Parker.
See, you do love him.
I do.
But I am scared of the only thing I'd be scared of for D Park is he's going to go up against Lattimore, who plays well against bigger receivers. So that would be my only fear. I do like Waddle more there. Are we avoiding Miles Gaskin as well?
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
If
Q
you
is
made
a
it to the
menace
playoffs with
for
Miles
starting him.
Gaskin, I don't know how you did it. Q,
How'd you do
I
it,
don't know
Q?
how you did it.
I got
but-
through a week where I started him and he scored 0.5.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I
Miles
earned this.
Gaskin, he
No,
is.
You didn't.
He is a menace to society. He's probably going to go off in this tough matchup like he did against the Bucks way earlier in the season.
Oh my God.
But
I might
I'm
start.
avoiding him. Still trust Mike Gesicki. Saints are top 10 against tight end. Still a guy you're rolling out there confidently.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you just have to, man. Tight end is just not good.
Yeah, I have him at 10.
He's tight end 8. I have him as a low end tight end one as well, Q. So just hasn't had the big boom like he did earlier this year in a while. Maybe it comes this week. For the Saints, Kamara struggled against the Bucks. Obviously, I think we all agree you got to roll Kamara out there again. More favorable matchup.
Yeah, 100%.
Keep him in. Start your studs. Taysom Hill, top 12 this week, top 10. Where'd you rank him?
I refuse to rank Taysom top 12. I had him at 14.
I'm glad. Well, up until last week, he was always top 12 when he started. Top 12 finishes. But I'm glad that narrative is over because I'm never ranking him top 12 either.
I'm putting Taysom Hill top 10 this week against Miami.
That's gross.
I'm going to put him number 1 just to prove a point.
Okay. Out of
Jesus.
pocket.
What if he finishes number 1 this week?
He could. The Miami defense is not that great. So,
Oh my God.
but I got him at 10. I think obviously he's the only piece on this team aside from Kamara. He's going to be involved. He's had 11 carries in each of his 2 starts. He's going to keep running the ball. He'll probably score a couple touchdowns, 20 to 25 fantasy points. I'm confident in Taysom Hill this week. Pick this one. Dolphins at the Saints. Who we got?
Hey,
I'm taking the
Oh,
Saints.
Oh, switch your hat. I'll take the Dolphins.
I'm taking the
Saints.
Dolphins.
yeah, that was.
I am taking the Dolphins, sincerely.
No,
You
give
are
me the
amiable.
Saints.
You are truly
Sincerely.
amiable.
Saints. Dolphins have won 6 in a row. 7 is coming.
Do you mean to
Okay.
say Saints?
Oh, I
Q.
meant Dolphins.
No, Dolphins.
So you're taking the Dolphins.
So,
Surely.
Q, you're with me?
Yes.
Switched up twice.
All right. That's it for all the game previews. Don't know how we got through all of them, but we did. Q, trivia. What do we got?
I may have capped on the questions. I think there's only
Trivia
3.
murder
Q,
party.
you got me excited for like 5 trivia questions, and now we
Hey.
have 3.
3 are still solid.
All right, what
Everyone-
do we got? Hit me
Papel.
with it.
Matt?
I got my phone.
All right.
I am
All right.
not
That's a
Googling.
cheater.
I'm not Googling.
I don't know what that was. That could have been.
I'll fucking show you guys typing my answer.
All right. What rookie quarterback this year has had the most games of over 300 passing yards? What rookie quarterback?
They
There's
all
only
suck. How many? Can we get a hint of how many games it was?
I have my answer.
3.
3
3 games of over 300 yards. Yes. The next person has 2. Next person has 1. And then the 3 other rookie quarterbacks have 0.
I got my answer. Fuck it.
Yeah. I
Ooh,
had
wait.
to
I'm changing.
Oh, switcheroo.
Switch over.
I'm probably changing to the
No
one
one saw
that's
my
wrong,
answer.
but I did
I
not
wish
see your answer.
this
Sorry,
question
guys.
might be hard. So I kind of. Are you guys got an answer?
Yeah.
Davis
Mills.
Mills.
It says- it
I
says
had
Davis
T-Law.
Mills.
and I scribbled him out.
Davis Mills.
It is Davis Mills.
Let's go.
I thought that was hard.
I
Yeah.
forgot he was a rookie until the very last second. I
Hell
thought of the
yeah,
first
dude.
5, and I was like, it's got to be T-Law out of those guys. But then I was
See,
like, wait,
I
Mills
was like,
Mafia's
Trevor.
been
I don't
airing
know
it
if
out.
Trevor Lawrence has ever thrown for 300.
He has once.
He's so
Once.
bad.
Okay.
But last week when I was like telling you guys, I hope that this trivia question stays true. It did.
Nice.
I don't know if he's through 300 last week, but either way, he's still leading. All right, next question. It is Christmas. I don't know when this is airing, but it may have been Christmas already. Christmas question. What
question?
what are the 2 other most popular names for Santa Claus? Ho ho ho.
Repeat it.
What are Santa Claus's 2 other most popular names?
Feel like I know.
Okay.
Ready.
Everyone ready?
Yes.
It is Saint Nick
Easy.
and Chris Kringle.
I
What did you put?
I got
I
both.
wrote jolly old fellow.
That long nickname.
Give me 2 points for that.
jolly good fellow.
All right, this last one is a Christmas movie question.
Oh dear.
In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind?
No idea.
I know it.
I
Pretty.
don't remember.
I'm almost positive.
I'll give one more question after.
Wow, Q's pulling them out of his ass.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ready?
In 4K.
It is Paris. It is Paris.
What Mexico?
Can you say it?
Let's
Can
go.
you say it?
What'd
I
you
Dude.
put?
didn't get it.
I
You
put
did get it?
Paris.
No, I didn't fucking get it.
I
I
got
didn't
it.
get it either.
All right. This one may be a easy, not easy, but
Wait.
fair question.
Did you ever confirm which Home Alone it was?
The one with the pigeon lady?
They
I
went
would
to New
assume the
York
first
in
one.
that one.
No, Kevin was in New York.
Oh yeah, they live in New York.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
Last question.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go.
According to the song, what did my true love give to me on the 8th day of Christmas? You may need some time if you have to sing it through, but according to the song, what did my true love give to me on the 8th day of Christmas?
I know it. I know it. I know it. Nobody's stealing my answer. It's 5 cash fives.
5 cash.
fives.
Dude, I have no fucking idea what any of the words in that song are except for 5 golden rings.
Then I just go.
And I only know the first 5. I don't know anything after that.
God.
12. 12's a 12ing. 11,
No, I
11,
don't.
11's
I no longer don't know it.
8. 8. I'm just writing any answer. Lock it in.
I literally
Lock it in.
What do we got, Q?
It is 8 maids of milking. Or
How-
mil-
8 something women. I knew it was something that had to do with the fucking women, dude.
That does not
fucking
count.
knew it.
Do you got it?
No, I didn't get it. Are you
I
kidding me?
bet you I
never
was
get
closer
any.
than you guys.
Okay, well, I wrote 8 egg scrambling.
Okay. I was closer.
Do you have the full lyrics with you?
I do not. I did. I do
It's
not.
5 golden
3
rings,
turtle
4
doves,
calling
2
birds.
French hens,
I don't even know the name of the song. I think I
I
just
thought it
saw
was
it
3
somewhere.
French hens, 2
And
turtle doves, and a
5
partridge in
cash
a pear tree.
fives. That's all I care about.
Maids of milking. What a gross thing to
8
say.
maids of milking.
8
7.
mommy milkers.
All right, I got 3 points. Davis Mills and the 2 Santa Claus.
Yo, you should give me that 8 something women. I knew I had to do it, girls.
8 something women.
Sure, Matt, you can have it.
Oh, wait. Maids can also be guys.
Yeah, very true. Come
Or is
on,
that a
Matt.
butler?
2021.
I wrote
Oh.
Geese a Laying, but that's number 6.
Oh,
Of land.
that's a good guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good guess.
What are you
At least
milking?
yours was real.
She got
Male
5
maids.
diamond rings. That
5
man's
golden
got
rings.
Yeah, Bull's got bread.
7 swans a
How do
swimming.
how do you give her 8 maids of milking?
Yeah,
I'd
what's
rather
12?
have the 5
12
cash
what?
fives.
I would take 5 cash fives all day.
9 ladies dancing.
Yo, that's the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the
This movie, this song takes place in a club.
Yeah, this song's a
He's
banger.
popping.
All right. That's a wrap for the week 16 preview. We will be back next Sunday with our week 17 preview for the championship. And then make sure you're there for the following week as we will be wrapping the season up with our end of season award show. Going back and looking at our preseason award show, which could be very ugly for some of us, specifically
faith.
maybe myself. I have some bad takes from preseason, but we got some good takes in there too. So you won't want to miss that. Make sure you're following us here on Twitch. If you're watching, throw us a sub on YouTube as well. Spotify, Apple, Anchor, wherever you get your podcast audio version, we are there. Also, Twitter, Super FB Podcast, Instagram, Super Fantasy Podcast, TikTok as well, Super Fantasy Bros. See you guys next week. Good luck this
Good
week in
luck.
round 2.
Go get them.
Yay.